Welcome to MBA Market Business Africa. The question is quite simple. Should you start a business in South Africa or Nigeria? My personal opinion will be that go with Nigeria compared to South Africa. South African people versus Nigerian people, they are like different, like totally different. Especially if we are going to talk about the urban city like Lagos or the Cape Town or the Johannesburg, people are very different. Like in South Africa, you will feel more racism. Even even the local Negro African who wanna start a business in South Africa is going to feel a lot of discrimination. It's called xenophobia. I'm sorry, that is a reality. If you wanna start outside the major city in South Africa, they're very friendly. But the urban people in South Africa, I don't know how to say. Like, maybe due to the apartheid, or maybe due to like they're not very friendly. That's all I wanna say. They're not very friendly. If something went wrong, people are going to unite under the banner like they are the South African and you are outside. Even you are from like Zambia. Like there was a simple incident that happened like few years ago. There was a Somali, I think Somali hawker, like a street food hawker, if I remember. Like, I'm not sure what he was selling, but he was some kind of hawker selling the food on a street. He was from Somalia. He was a Negro. He was not like some kind of white or Arab. He was a Negro. I'm talking Negro in a context of race, totally with respect from the bottom of my heart. Suddenly there was a teenager, South African teenager, wanna rob that Somali hawker on a gunpoint. Somali guy tried to defend, and in the result, the South African teenager was killed. You understand, that teenager come to that Somali, and the South African teenager tried to rob. And know what happened? The mob, the South African local mob, came and they killed the Somali. They literally mutilated his body. You don't understand that. I'm not trying to spread fear, I'm telling you the reality. The reality is quite bad. And especially when you talk about white people are also surfing a lot in South Africa. The poverty is like quite high, especially for a white minority in South Africa. Again, like I'm not saying that I feel a lot of pain for the white people. Maybe they deserve it. Maybe I'm not going to even say that. But I'm telling you the reality. The white people are also surfing quite. They're suffering quite badly in South Africa. And the business environment is like very competitive. Like every Tom, Dick, and Harry are there, especially the Asian Indians. Like Indians, one of the most racist people. I don't wanna go like in history. The country India, the founder of the India, so-called Gandhi, he was so racist. He like said in like many occasions the Negro people are dirty, they are garbage, blah blah blah. And I salute the people of Ghana. I salute the people of Ghana. They were a university in Ghana. They put a statue of Gandhi. They stood up protest, and then they destroyed the statue of Gandhi because the Ghanaian people knew Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi is a racist man. They knew it. I salute it. There is no place for Gandhi in Africa. This racist person must be. There is no place. If any African person praise Gandhi, shame on you. Now come to Nigeria. Nigeria is also, Nigeria also have a quite high crime rate, but the people are very friendly. Nigerian people are so friendly. South African people are also friendly. Don't get me wrong. Like in every day-to-day life, it's normal. But once you enter in the business environment, things can go wrong very fast. That's what I'm trying to say. Nigeria, very competitive market also. Very competitive market, but high risk, high opportunity market. Like everyone is going to welcome you. Boss, come here. Boss, may I help you? Boss, they're going to call you boss. It doesn't really matter from you are from Somalia, Zambia, Angola, Cameroon, Benin, Togo, Mauritania, or a guy like me. They respect you. Don't get me wrong. there will be a lot of people who are just respecting you for your money, but they are majority of the people, they just respect you because you are a human. It doesn't really matter you're Muslim or Christian. I met so many Nigerians who respected me as a Muslim and they are Christian. Like I couldn't show my enough gratitude. Once I was with a restaurant with a group of Nigerians, like they bring me on the lunch. They specially requested that please do not put meat. I say if the meat is like kosher or like they say we are not sure the meat is kosher or not, or in what kind of way the meat is slaughtered. Like a Muslim can eat a meat from a Christian, it's not a problem. But the problem is that if a Christian believe in like how to say like if a Christian believe that there's two God, if a Christian believe that Jesus was the Son of God, then a Muslim is not allowed to meet because Islam is a monotheistic religion. There's only one God. Every prophet, including Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Jesus, Prophet Moses, all of them were the slave of the God. But the point I'm trying to make here is that Nigerian people are very friendly. Like I understand Nigeria have a lot of problem, Boko Haram problem, Muslim Christian tension, northern and southern tension. I know what happened in the past in Biafra war. I know everything. I know the history. But Nigeria will be my best bet. Highly competitive, high risk. But if you can get things right, the return will be quite high. That's I wanna say. Nigeria, enter Nigeria. People are friendly. There's a lot of resources and a lot of people are willing to help you. They want you to succeed because when you succeed, they will also succeed. They will also find a way to earn money through you, maybe through employment, through commission. Nigeria is my opinion. Subscribe to MBA Market Business Africa.